You will need a cable to connect the radio to the TNC. I make that little line there to make it sound just really simple. This is the part that usually gives people the most grief. That one cable between your radio and the TNC will drive many designers nuts. Because every radio's got a little different way of handling it, a little bit of impedance, so you got to put resistance in, they got to put capacitors in, so you got to put both in. There's web pages to look to build in the cable that goes between your radio and your TNC.
So then you could have a Kenwood and actually use the power coming from your speaker to key it.
There can be purchased, or they can be purchased or homebrew. Of course, you will need a computer and some type of APRS software. It's pretty useless to do APRS if you don't have a computer and APRS software running it. Go for it. Okay, here are the biggies. Not all the units are in this, but these are the biggies. WinAPRS, you can get this at aprs.whatever.edu. Don't be misled and go to the aprs.org or .net. You will not download the software from those sites. You will be reflected to this site to download it. This is the site that has this software. Most APRS users are using WinAPRS or Mac APRS. Both versions offer a good, complete suite of APRS functionality. They will do the messages, they will do the icons, they'll do the weather, they'll do pretty much everything. You can download a demo version for free, but I warn you, when you do, it will not life-save. Once you get out of it, your call sign disappears and all the settings disappear, and every time you go in, you got to go and reconfigure everything. That's how he makes you send them $40 for that code key, so you can actually turn it on and save the settings once and not, have to do it again. And another thing I find kind of narrow-minded is that once you defined it, if you change your call sign, your SOL, you got to give him another $40, because what he does is he embeds the call sign in the hash that unlocks the key. So all of a sudden, you're no longer KC0KEP, you're N0, no love or whatever, and next thing you know, you got to go and give this guy more money so you can change your calls. So, this guy's a Macophile. He loves Mac. He hates PCs. He made a PC version of it only because the people who own PCs told him that you will make a PC version or die, and so he put one out. He does not put a lot of effort in it. If there's a new toy that's put out, it will be on Mac first. He's back there. Yes! And then it'll come out on PC about 6 months to 10 years later. I have a little corner here, a little demo map showing the icons. It is amazing you can actually see everybody in the United States with a lot of the island stuff. You can wait on that. Okay, Dave? If you can't stand this guy, you could buy UI View, which is at that website. This is another popular APR software, is UI View. Like WinAPRS, this British import comes from Britain. Provides a complete suite of APRS tools and some other nice add-ons from the original WinAPRS. For example, this guy had an idea. It's connected to a TNC. It'd be really nice if I had a terminal program, which the guy at APRS doesn't do. So you can actually pop up a terminal window and actually do terminal things with your TNC at the same time. It has a full packet node controller in it, so you can actually turn off the WinAPRS and turn it on as a packet control node. So you can actually now use the same product to do both things. The 16-bit version of this product is free. You can download it for free and use it. And the only thing that doesn't turn on without the key is the inode. And then I'll give you the inode in a little bit here. Other than that, everything is good. If you want the full 32-bit version, you must register the product. It costs you 20 pounds. So you'll have to get your calculator out and figure out what that turns into, because he doesn't sell it in dollars.
$32.
Yeah. And you have to figure out how to convert it from from dollars to pounds, because he only gets paid in pounds. So you have to go through PayPal or something like that to get the conversion. He's in Britain. British. The other thing I found with his product is I have it on the computer. It's more stable, a lot more stable than WinAPRS. But unfortunately, there's almost no maps available for it. Oh, there is if you're in Germany, France, Italy, Great Britain. I got all the maps you need over there. Go ahead, Dave. You do not need to have any connectivity, anything other than connectivity to the internet. Findyou.com, something my wife has learned all too well how to follow. Dave, where are you? Well, it's great. I get in the car, drive home, my cell phone goes off. She says to me the other day, I see you're going to go past Target in a few minutes. Would you stop in and pick up? I taught my boss at work where it was. I grabbed him at work and he said, "Oh, I see you're almost here. Could you?" So there are certain limitations. Now, I learned a new trick. On all the units that I build, there's this button called OFF. If you want to be anonymous, you put it in the OFF position, and all of a sudden you become anonymous in the world. You do not need anything other than a computer set up on the internet to view APRS. You can find and view details of many APRS sites throughout North America using www.findyou.com. Dave has also been busted on this once because he's driving down the road and I'll say, "Oh, I saw you left your house. How are you doing?" Or I did that to Tim once too. He's, "Well, you're halfway to work, Tim. A little late today?" So, OFF.
The husband's an employee's enemy.
It's a good, powerful tool, and I've been using it for many months now, and it gives you a lot of functionality. And by the way, if you wonder why I did this, you actually see the little clock down there. It says 4:44. That's why I put that image out there. So, let's jam right to the end here.